7:18 WJTS News, I'm Charlotte Olson. A standoff with police that had State Road 64 closed for around 8 hours ended peacefully just before midnight last night. Police took 76-year-old Virgil Lee Cruz into custody after a long-waited standoff. Cruz is suspected of shooting out the window of a county highway grader that was working on Pine Ridge Road yesterday afternoon. At 3 p.m. on Thursday, a DuBois County Highway Department employee was grading the road along Pine Ridge Road when he saw a man standing at a mailbox of 4715. After seeing the man standing near the roadway, the window of the grader was shot out with the broken glass causing minor cuts to the county employee's face. He was able to exit the equipment, leave the area, and call 911. Members of the Indiana State Police Hostage Crisis Negotiation Team and SWAT were called after Cruz barricaded himself in a house along Pine Ridge Road. At 11:13 p.m., after several hours of communicating with Cruz, Indiana State Police SWAT breached the front door with Cruz surrendering peacefully. He was taken to Jasper Memorial Hospital for evaluation before being taken to the DuBois County Security Center. 76-year-old Cruz is being charged with criminal recklessness with a firearm and battery, and Lieutenant Jason Allen, commander of the Jasper Post, said that the police and all involved were pleased that the incident ended peacefully and that no one was seriously injured. Lieutenant Allen thanked everyone that assisted with the detail and said the peaceful outcome was truly a team effort. Lieutenant Allen, commander of the Jasper Police Post, also said that State Road 64 was closed during the event but was officially reopened at 11:45 p.m. Investigators are asking for anyone who might have been in the area at the time the shooting occurred to please call the Indiana State Police Jasper Post at 812-482-1441. Assisting agencies included the DuBois County Sheriff's Department, Indiana State Conservation Officers, Ferdinand Police Department, American Red Cross, Southeast District School Corporation. A one-vehicle rollover accident in rural DuBois County early this morning ended with the arrest of a Huntingburg man for operating while intoxicated. The DuBois County Sheriff's Department says that around 1:15 this morning, 23-year-old Andrew Hof of Huntingburg was traveling southbound on County Road 750 West, just north of County Road 450 North, and Hof told deputies on the scene that he observed headlights in the center of the roadway, slammed on his brakes, and swerved to the right. Deputies say that due to the ice-covered county roads, Hof's pickup traveled off the west side of the roadway and then struck the ditch. The vehicle's rear end then spun around and the vehicle rolled onto its side, coming to rest on the driver's side in a ditch. Hof was able to extricate himself from the vehicle before law enforcement arrived. EMS and first responders were called to the scene, but Hof complained of no pain and refused medical treatment. Authorities believe that Hof was operating a vehicle while intoxicated and later a test of 0.158% on a certified chemical test. He was placed under arrest and taken to the DuBois County Security Center in Jasper. Deputies were assisted at the scene by the Ireland Volunteer Fire Department and Memorial Hospital Ambulance Services. The Jasper Library Board and Community Arts Commission continue to work together as they look to move towards the development of the new property of the future Jasper Cultural Center. Retouched designs were approved during a joint meeting between the two groups last night in the Pfaffenweiler room of the Jasper City Hall. Ashlyn Ackerman presented the designs after there was some concerns voiced over earlier design themes of the building not keeping with a more old Jasper feel. To ease those concerns, one of the design changes that was made was the color of the bricks in the building. Ackerman said that the brick color on the building will now be a rich red to blend into the surroundings of the riverfront and an ode of respect to the site's history. Jasper Military Sites spoke to the joining groups, commending and thanking them for coming together to make the Cultural Center question and answers a reality. Sites and the joint venture is a first of its kind.
And all of a sudden, it literally just came together from that first meeting. And then we realized, based on talking to people around Indiana, in the arts world, in the library world, we really didn't have this stated, intentionally constructed and built from scratch joint library and arts anywhere and became the Cultural Center. And we are just phenomenally pleased with where we are. We're extraordinarily happy with the public support, with the arts and library boards both involved in a vote, and we're ready to go tonight into those construction documents. We know that it's going to really be something that not only impacts Jasper residents and visitors, but likely will have a far greater than regional draw from throughout the tri-state.
The Jasper Cultural Center will be built on the old Hoosier Desk site at the corner of 3rd Avenue and Mill Street. The designs will now move on to the construction document phase, with demolition of the former Hoosier Desk building scheduled to be happening next month. District 48 State Senator Mark Messner of Jasper has filed paperwork with the Secretary of State, Connie Lawson, to run for another term in the Indiana State Senate. District 48 is composed of Pike and Spencer counties and portions of DuBois, Gibson, Knox, and Warwick. In a release, Messner says that he's proud of his record of principled conservative leadership and hopes that Hoosiers in District 48 will allow him to continue to serve them in the Indiana General Assembly. Messner says that representing Southwest Indiana in the General Assembly is an honor and a privilege, and says that he is grateful for this opportunity to keep Indiana moving forward. Messner, co-owner of Messner Mechanical in Jasper, has represented Senate District 48 since 2014. Prior to that, Mark served House District 63 from 2008 until 2014. In the Senate, Messner is chair of the Committee of Commerce and Technology and is also a member of the Senate Committees on Public Policy, Utilities, Agriculture, and Natural Resources. A Jasper native and graduate of Purdue University with a degree in mechanical engineering, Mark previously worked for Dow Chemical and as a project engineer for John Brown Engineering in Mount Vernon. He and his family are active members of Holy Family Catholic Church in Jasper, and he is involved in a variety of community activities, including Boy Scouts, Jasper Strassenfest, Jasper Kiwanis, Knights of Columbus, Sons of the American Revolution, and the Loyal Order of Moose. He and his wife Kim have been married for 32 years and have 4 children. And make sure you keep it right here, because up next we're going to take a look at your weather summary.